We woke up with this story trending everywhere. It's about Black Sherif and his response to a question from a journalist on Shatta Wale's issues when Shatta went on the Rant and Bant and Confession podcast, and he was asked questions about Black Sherif's appearance, and Shatta said sometimes he doesn't understand. So many people created some tension out of it, and Black Sherif after and Shatta Wale, they were doing some back and forth. Finally, Black Sherif got the opportunity to speak about it, and let's find out what he said. Ghana Web has captured it here, and there's a video that you can also watch. Ghana Web captures it, and they write, "I don't care if Shatta Wale wants to end my career." Media for you. And it says, Ghanaian musician Black Sherif has downplayed the ongoing social media feud with dancehall musician Shatta Wale. Labeling it irrelevant, Black Sherif said he is unconcerned by any threat from Shatta to harm his career. In an interview with Nigeria City FM on December 6, 2024, Blacko particularly dismissed Shatta Wale's recent comment about ending his career, emphasizing that such statements hold no weight in his world. And he says, "This is the second time I've been asked this question, and I think the kind of attention I'm supposed to give that thing is pretty irrelevant in my world. You have to care about something to even let it bother you, but for this, I don't care." Black also made it clear that he doesn't view Shatta Wale as a rival. "Nothing can happen between me and Shatta Wale. It just can't happen because of the kind of position we both occupy in society. The street can't have that kind of bad blood," he added. Black Sherif further denied rumors circulating online that his Snapchat story was intended to mock Shatta Wale's fashion sense. And once again, he says, "I didn't post anything on my Snap because of him. So because someone went to do an interview, shouldn't I post it on my Snap? I didn't reply to him, and whatever they said online is just fan-fueled stuff," he said. Now, the background says the tension between the two artists began on October 31st during an appearance on the Man's Rant and Confession podcast. Shatta Wale criticized Black Sherif's fashion sense, stating that the singer should improve his style. Following the discussion, Black Sherif shared a picture of Shatta Wale on Snapchat with a caption, "I plaster everywhere," which many interpreted as a subtle jab at the dancehall star's appearance. Well, so this was in Nigeria. Black Sherif made an appearance on City, and unfortunately, this has become the most important part of almost maybe 1 hour or so. Media people, they can change the narrative and change your agenda. I'm sure Black Sherif went there to say so many things about his career. Unfortunately, even the platform that he sat on, they did not think about that one. This is what they thought about, and this is what we are also feeding on. Because now, you ask, what else did Black Sherif say in the interview? It's missing.
Yeah.
Let's watch a portion of it. When I come back, I'll get views from my people before we proceed.
Now let's talk about you and Shatta Wale. What's going on?
See, one thing you guys don't even know, say, me, I know from Accra. I'm from Konongo-Zongo. We fight, we do for SM back. I they tell you, I have cousin in name with Shatta Wale. Nothing go on between me down. You know they happen like that. Like how the streets nationwide the kind of positions we they occupy. The streets no need that.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. But for those who don't know what this question is about, let me just give them some context or some premise to it. I mean, there was a podcast where he was at, and he made a few statements about fashion and maybe Black Sherif, sometimes, you know, wearing big clothes and maybe a stylist. And after that, according to reports, you put up a story not too long after that.
I never put up
on Snapchat. That was what they claimed.
I no put up no story. So if somebody go do an interview, make I know they post on my Snapchat. I no put up no story. I never reply nobody.
Okay.
Nothing.
Well, so that was what you enjoyed. Let me go to Chemo. I'm sure going to start this with him. Let me get his opinion on what he thinks about the way the journalist was even going about it, Black Sherif's responses, and what it means. Chemo.
It's sad. Why am I saying that? The way the journalist was from the beginning made it look like, oh, this is nothing, it's not that serious, so you just say something. But meanwhile, this guy did the follow-up, said so many things that I feel that it's a form of provocation to get more from Black Sherif.
Yes.
And that's why I'm saying that it's sad. For me, I think Black Sherif did well. His response for me was cool, and he was trying to be reasonable, and also say it in a way that it will make sense. It will not be like he's just trying to be diplomatic. At the same time, he's trying not to fuel what is happening. He was just working between not fueling what is happening, but at the same time, not also being politically correct, like trying to just say what people will want to hear. He was so good at that thing. I think he did well. The presenter just tried to provoke more, like tried to make him say something that will be controversial or something like that. But I think Black Sherif did well. What came out, it is subject to interpretation. People can still say that no, it is still not good enough, or it is this, it is that. But for me, I think it is okay. He said it the way that he feels. It's not about what you want to hear or how you want him to say it. That's why I'm saying that he did well with his response. The only thing that I was like, this presenter, this is what you really want to talk about, but you are making it look like just say something and let's move on. And that is the diabolic or the agenda setting kind of presenter that you have to be careful if you are an artist or if you are anybody talking to such a person. You have to be careful. He wanted to let you lose guard before he hits you with the real thing, and
he's coming across as if he doesn't want to.
And I think that's why I'm saying that Black Sherif did well. He didn't fall for that. He said it the way that he wants to say it, and I think he said it well. Some people will interpret it other way, but for me, I think he was cool.
The response was good. Well, Ro, come through. I know you've also seen this. What do you think about the response?
I've watched the whole interview. I took chance to watch the whole interview, and interestingly, like you said, even the caption on the video itself, on the lot that he spoke about in the interview, the caption was about that answer that he gave to that Shatta Wale situation, and that's it. So, for me, I think he tried to play smart.
Who tried to play smart?
Black Sherif. He played smart by being diplomatic, and also, on the other hand, also tried not to look weak. What most of the things that he said was subject to interpretation. So I saw two things. One, trying to be diplomatic, not to actually fuel whatever narration or perception people are trying to bring into the situation. But again, he also tried to take a stance for people to know that, Charlie, for whatever you guys are thinking or whatever you think is going on, I am also not that weak to also come. In fact, it is not even about whatever. It has nothing to do with me. And if even on a day or sometime it comes that I am even involved. I have my own stance to face it.
Okay.
I will give you an example of these two statements. One that he was trying to be diplomatic has to do with when he made reference to even his cousin being called Shatta Wale and how where he's from, they've even fought
for the brand
Shatta Wale and all of that. Where he's trying to tell you, Charlie, there's nothing. And again, he made instances of where both of them stand on the streets. It is not good. It is not good meaning, and yet there's a possibility it can happen. But per where I stand and where he stands, it will not alter well for streets.
Okay.
So because of that, personally, as Black Sherif, I would want to withdraw from it. Or it is not something that I would want to give it attention. Because in that sense, he's also acknowledging the fact that he has some good number of listenership on streets.
Yeah.
And this is a street lord. Yes, there comes a time when a young guy rises on the street and he faces the Lord. On the streets, these things happen. But per the position he holds on the street and what Shatta also holds on the street as a street lord, this is not something that will utter well for the streets. So it cannot happen. It will not mean well. So he, Black Sherif, would want to withdraw from it. That is one. So that is on the other side where he would want to be diplomatic.
Okay.
On the other side, when he is also trying to not to look weak, has to do with when he also made references to the fact that you guys are saying whatever I did is a subliminal to Shatta Wale. So are you saying that because he's gone on interview to say whatever he wants to say, I cannot post on my Snap? Because if you ask me, then whatever I used to do even in the past, and then hell will break loose. That is when he made reference to the fact that back then he was a huge troll.
Okay.
And it is that kind of spirit. So you remember when we were discussing initially about this whole issue, I told you Black Sherif, in his mind, he was having fun. That is how it is. In his mind, he was having fun with the situation.
Yeah.
He did not anticipate that kind of response or acceptance from the other side. To him, because that is who he used to be. And once in a while, because old habits die hard, it will kick in at a point.
Yeah, I like this.
It will kick in at a point, and that is what he will do. And at this point, he has lots of leverage. His ego. He's built a certain ego with the kind of status he has in society. It comes with it.
Yeah.
So at any point in time, and here I will connect it to how Familia was also able to escape Kojo Sheldon's questions in that manner. I told you that Familia could have let his ego come in, looking at his current status, and just fire on.
Yeah.
It is the same thing with Black Sherif. Now, with his current status, it comes with some level of ego. Where, Charlie, if I say I do, I'm what you go do. Nobody go fit do me anything.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why he made reference to the fact that, Charlie, I used to be a hard troll. If it was with that spirit that I was coming to this situation with, then you people will get more material to say I insult himself. You understand? So in that sense, he's also posing a picture of, I don't look weak like that.
Yeah.
I don't look weak like that. So if I say I want to do this, I will come and do it. Woto. So you people should not cook up something that I have not come.
I'm not ready to
officially to say I'm coming to do. That is it. So for me, I think he played a double card here. And whoever would want to turn this around would have enough material to turn it around. But if you want to see the positive side of whatever he was trying to push, which is him getting out of this particular, because he also mentioned the fact that, yes, most of the things that he posted because he wanted to post it. But the interpretation of it is a fans fueling it.
That. Okay.
It was fans that are fueling it. So whatever he posted, perhaps it can be coincidental. Just like you made a post of the Shatta Mama situation, and coincidentally came to meet with the Rolls Royce story and all of that. Where people thought it was because of the Rolls Royce story you made. So sometimes it can coincidentally happen like that. But in this situation, will you liken it to coincidence? It will be very difficult looking at the whole call and response thing that came with it. But then he tried to play a double card here, and that is what I saw. he used intelligence. Even when you looked at how the presenter was still trying to push it, he said, so what do you make of the statement that he said he's going to kill your career? And that's what he said. This is a helicopter on the sky and I'm walking. Whatever is happening to the helicopter has nothing to do with me. It has a different direction. I have a different direction. And in fact, even if there will have any connection, I would have to put myself in that position.
To allow yourself for
yes.
Yeah.
And this is not something that if somebody says, oh, to be a helicopter, so no, metal bomb and a metal bomb. Now, the same route. How do you want to even concern yourself with it? And even with the kind of career he's living now. Yesterday, I said that Nautica feelings will be a career. He also plays a contributing factor to it. If somebody says, I will kill your career, part of it depends on you. And that's how your career is dead.
Yeah.
And Black Sherif now doesn't have the mindset of quitting now.
And he intends to work hard.
That is why he doesn't want to feed into that narrative, because he knows, whatever probably made Shatta said that came out of a certain place. That place was a place of anger, addressing forward by somebody else. Because when Shatta was saying that, he was making reference to Kojo Sheldon's statement.
All right.
So Black Sherif doesn't want to even go, because if Soka Sobe feeding into that energy, then he would have to go and now interpret what Kojo Sheldon said.
Yeah.
And it is a long process before he will even come and listen to Shatta, why Shatta even said he will kill his career. And it is not something he is ready to even go and have a discussion. It is irrelevant in this world, like he said. So everybody should move on. This is a clear reaction to whatever situation. And me, I wish that people wouldn't be diabolic with this whole conversation, because the reaction is clear. Whatever he wants to communicate, it is clear. But if you want to pick the other side, then it means that you rather want to force something between these two artists.
Okay, I think this is a heavy take from Chemo and Roland Amate. I also have my own take on this in the editorial, because I have some things that I really want to say about how we go for interviews and the kind of agenda some media people would want to push to change narratives and to clash heads. I have something to say on this in the editorial, so wait for it. Surely you'll be getting that. And finally, let's do this to close the show. Firestick has cemented something that everybody has been talking about, and I don't know whether we should be saying this to make other artists look less. Yes, I'm saying this because when you pay attention to what he was saying and when you follow it, it was more or less like, okay, this thing, I'm saying this to praise Shatta Wale, but I'm also saying this to shade someone or to make someone look bad. I often have issues with that. When you want to praise someone, don't do it in making the other person look bad, because you watch videos and they put Shatta here, they put Stone here, and they are painting a picture of, okay, Shatta now there, like Onye now there, this thing is a general knowledge in the industry. The fact that Shatta Wale encourage musicians to go for their worth, to go for what their value is about, to charge an amount that is appreciable to their careers. This is no news. Everybody knows this. But for people to take and start pushing agenda and to once again clash heads, I don't know why sometimes it is done like that though. But I would want us to watch this video.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my show, so wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I ever more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a fan Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb modern subscribe, next share, no brother, and our system who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting there, blend bete good news. Blend never share, never subscribe, no brother, and our system who edumede in the more platform do. Video be able post on what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say ejun di day Shatta Wale fan quoting there, blend bete good news by Shatta Wale. Ne bomb modern share, no brother, and our sister. Who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.